Hey guys, what's up? It's your host, Christy B. Welcome back to What's the 504. If you're new to the channel, welcome. And if you could do me a favor and go ahead and hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so you can get notifications when I upload. So we are going to discuss today Jussie Smollett. So the federal judge has thrown out Jussie Smollett's prosecution suit. Okay, so he countersued. He countersued Chicago for, pretty much just stating that the new suit that they filed against him, or the new charges that they filed against him, is malicious prosecution. So we're going to go ahead and get into this. So according to WTTW News, it says a federal judge has dismissed a countersuit filed by former Empire star Jussie Smollett, who claims he was maliciously prosecuted for the alleged hoax attack Chicago police say he orchestrated on himself last year. In a 15-page order entered Wednesday, U.S. District Court Judge Virginia Kendall tossed out the actor's lawsuit against the city of Chicago, ruling Smollett, who again faces criminal charges stemming from the alleged attack, can't raise a malicious claim until proceedings have been terminated. Smollett was first charged with disorderly conduct in February 2019 after Chicago police determined that he filed a false police report claiming he was a victim of racist and homophobic attack near his Streeterville home. Investigators said Smollett had instead paid two brothers, Abimabola and Alabinjo Asundero, to stage the attack in an effort to raise his public profile. Cook County prosecutors dropped those charges in a surprise move weeks later, but the city followed up by filing a lawsuit against Smollett seeking to recoup $130,000 in overtime expenses paid out to police investigating his claims. His attorneys eventually filed a counter lawsuit claiming police investigators disregarded or ignored key evidence while relying on self-serving and unreliable statements from the Osandero brothers in crafting the criminal charges against him. The suit claimed police officials knowingly made false statements to prosecutors and the public and covered up exculpatory evidence, resulting in the allegedly malicious prosecution. Since then, Smollett has again been charged with disorderly conduct for allegedly filing a false police report following a new investigation by Special Prosecutor Dan Webb. He was appointed to the case last August to determine if Smollett had, in fact, committed a crime and whether Cook County prosecutors had acted improperly in dismissing the initial charges. Smollett pleaded not guilty to those charges in February, but with that case pending, Kendall determined the actor's malicious prosecution lawsuit could not continue. In a malicious prosecution case, all elements cannot be pled until the proceedings are terminated in the plaintiff's favor, she wrote in ruling, adding that Smollett cannot allege the case was truly resolved in his favor due to the existence of the special prosecutor. The case that was once dismissed has returned in the form of a special prosecutor who had the ability to investigate and press criminal charges against him. It could hardly be said that the case is over since the special prosecutor has charged him again. So Jussie, you really tried it. You really did try it, right? You know you full of shit on this. Everybody knows you full of shit on this. This is just absolute ridiculous. This is a circus, okay? Why in the hell are you trying to countersue and there's a whole special prosecutor that's came in on this? Clearly, they would not be filing charges again if they didn't feel like there were charges to be filed. There was something there, right? Now, I do disagree with the fact that Chicago is spending a lot of money, to make a point or an example out of him, but your crime rate is like ridiculously high. Y'all have a bunch of unsolved cases. So I'm just trying to understand why y'all are putting so much effort into prosecuting. It's like y'all are intentionally trying to make an example of him. Again, everybody knows that shit was a hoax. He needs to just stop it with the bullshit and just come out and say, hey, you know what? I made a mistake. I should have never did this. My apologies or whatever, and move the hell on. You know what I'm saying? Take your loss, bruh. Take your loss so we can forget this shit. So, let this stuff die down so you can try to get back to what's important, which is your career that you were still trying to pursue, I assume, right? But the longer you keep this shit in court, trying to countersue and all this different shit, all you're doing is making it worse for yourself, and it does not improve upon your reputation already at this point. So Jussie, you need to take 2 seats, go through the damn process, apologize to the people, and move the hell on. Now, if you really are innocent, I guess there is 1% chance that you are innocent in this, and this is just all mere coincidence that, you know, you woke up at like 2 o'clock in the morning and decided you wanted a Subway sandwich. Not even something fancy like, you know, a T-bone steak or some fucking lobster or some shrimp, some seafood, like some real good food. Not nothing like that. Just some fucking Subway sandwiches. Could you have come up with a lamer fucking excuse? Who the hell gets up at 2 o'clock in the morning for Subway sandwiches in the freezing cold and walks? You are an actor, a celebrity. You could have had the food delivered to you. There's Favor, there's DoorDash, there's Postmates, there's Grubhub. I mean, you have so many options, a plethora of options. Yet we chose to give this foolish ass statement about going to a Subway at 2 o'clock in the fucking morning. Dude, you could have did better saying you was trying to get some alcohol. That would have been more believable. Because people will fucking go somewhere for some alcohol and some weed. Okay? People will. Yeah, that's more believable. But a Subway sandwich? Come on, bruh. And now you still going on with the shenanigans, bruh. You just knew you was out of this shit, right? You just knew when they dropped them charges and you was supposed to, they was just going to keep them little $10,000. You thought you was good to go, right? No, sir. They are not playing with you. They are not playing with you, and you need to stop. Stop. Jussie, let it go. Let it go so you can go and hide for a little while. You know, be calm for about a year. So stay out the limelight. You know what I'm saying? Do some spiritual, journey or something where you find yourself again and you realize what happened, what you did. It was an error, an error in judgment, a poor decision made. Come on. Let's, it's time to say goodbye to this shit, okay? It's just time to say goodbye. You just make yourself look more and more foolish. Jussie Smollett. So, anyway, guys, I just wanted to give you guys that update on Jussie Smollett. Again, the federal judge has thrown his case out, and I can't say that I blame them. So, we'll have to just sit back, pop our popcorn, eat our nachos with some jalapenos and stuff or whatever, and watch this shit play out again. All right? So you guys, again, if you are new to the channel or if you're returning to the channel, please go ahead, comment below. Let me know what you think. What's your opinion? Do you think Jussie is still full of shit? Or do you think that he has some leg to stand on here? And go ahead and hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and hit the bell so you can get notifications. Ding dong. All right, you guys, stay cool, be safe, keep your hands clean. Practice social distances, and y'all be cool, all right? Peace.